Welcome back. It's easy to see why millennials are stressed out about money. A college graduate today earns about the same as a high school graduate did more than 25 years ago.
Whoa.
Yeah, research shows that only about 17% of millennials are confident about their knowledge of personal finance.
Unbelievable, that statistic, I think. So today, a true-false game to test your financial literacy, plus a simple way anyone can learn more. Jeff McCarthy and Becky Miller are with First Bank Financial Center, and they're going to put us to the test. I like it. Great to see you guys.
Great to see you.
Thank you. And we looked up because I was curious. We always say millennials, and I kind of knew ballpark the age that we were talking about, but it's 1981 to 1997. So it's people in the 20 to 36 years old age group.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And some of those stats you mentioned are a little troubling and a little surprising, right?
Yes.
They're not making as much money as Gen X and the boomers did before them. The average millennial today has half the net worth that a boomer did at the same age. And only 35% of people 35 and younger own a home today, whereas in 1982 that number was closer to 42%. So there's some real challenges out there.
Why do you think that is?
You know, I think it's really interesting as people got into this generation got into adulthood, they were looking forward to the future. Their parents had grown up with a lot of financial prosperity, and then the recession hit just as they were about to get jobs. So I think they're a little scared of finances, and just their circumstances have changed from previous generations.
What is First Financial Bank Center, First Bank Financial Center? I'm sorry, you guys, I always switch those.
That's okay.
First Bank Financial Center, what are you guys doing to help with this? Because obviously there's a need for more education and some solutions to the problems that they're facing.
There really is. And as we've talked to our customers that are in that age group, and even some older customers, we've learned that everybody's got questions about their finances, but a lot of times they're afraid to ask. People don't want to look dumb. They don't want to admit that they don't know something. So we've launched a financial education center on our website where people can go on day or night, customers and non-customers alike, and go through some self-learning modules where at their own pace they can learn about different topics like mortgages and credit cards.
That's
sounds
great.
Really helpful.
All right, can we put Denise to the test?
Let's do it.
All right, I like this. Now, Denise has not seen these questions or the answers.
Which worries me.
And it's okay if you don't look smart.
Because I'm a millennial after all.
Me too. All right, so here's and I need my reading. Oh, I'm going to use your reading glasses. So
Good,
bad.
I'm not the only one.
You can tell that I'm not a millennial. Okay, true or false, Denise? I will be required to pay private mortgage insurance, which is also called PMI, so that on my mortgage loan. Will you be required to pay PMI on your mortgage loan? True or false?
I think that's true.
Denise, that one is actually false.
Okay.
You will only be required to pay PMI in most situations if your loan is less than or more than 80% of the purchase price. So if your down payment is 20% or more, you will most likely not have to pay
That's
PMI.
right. Okay, now that you mention that, I do recall that because I've had a mortgage or two in my life.
Good explanation. All right, true or false? Being pre-qualified for a mortgage loan is the same as being approved for a mortgage loan.
You are right. That one is false.
Yes.
Way to go, Big D.
Yes, being pre-approved is really just a first step in the process. The mortgage lender will take a look at your finances, but really won't verify any of the information. You'll still need to go through the approval process.
You bet. Okay.
True or false? You can write checks from a money market account.
True. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, you can. Okay, true or false? For a long-term savings plan, like college, for example, which we both know about, your money would be best suited in a certificate of deposit, a CD. Long-term.
That one is actually true.
Okay.
For something like saving for the future, like college, having your money in an account where you can choose the term closer to the child's age of going to college is nicer, and having it in a place where you can't access it as easily is not a bad idea.
Yeah, I would have definitely gotten that one wrong too. The CD, something to consider.
CD, it carries a little higher of an interest rate than a standard savings account, so it's a pretty good bet for future savings.
Good, I'm learning.
Interesting, yeah, me
going.
too.
Keep going.
Using a debit card will improve my credit history.
Oh,
Debit card.
no.
Correct, that is false. Yeah.
Oh, you held
put
up
a
true.
Yeah.
Don't confuse me.
See, Tuesday morning, losing my mind.
Right.
That one is false.
It is.
No, a debit card will not improve your credit history. A credit card may improve your credit history if used responsibly.
Right.
However, if used irresponsibly, not so
Okay.
much.
Great point.
Okay.
I can pay a credit card bill on the day it's due.
Well, online, sure, right? Or you can,
Yeah,
you can,
true,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, you can.
Yes.
to go.
In fact, according to the Credit Card Act of 2009, your credit card bill is required to be due the same date each month, and as long as that payment is received by 5 p.m. on that day,
Okay.
it's considered timely.
We only have time for one more. I'm bummed because there's some good ones on here. Your financial institution's routing number can be found on your checks. Your financial institution's routing number can be found on your checks.
That is true. Your
Oh.
financial institution's routing number is in the bottom left corner of your check. It's the first set of numbers.
It's not your own. I thought it was your personal routing number.
No, that's your your account number is
Okay.
on your
Oh,
check,
gotcha.
but
Okay.
your
Okay.
routing number is
Well, that's what I meant.
also there.
And it's a good one. You asked, debit cards and credit cards are essentially the same card. That's false. They are not. They're very different.
Correct.
Debit and
Yes.
credit.
Right.
A lot of young people getting just now acclimated, I think, with those. It's wonderful. That was a great test, you guys.
It was. It
Thank
was
you
interesting.
so much. Really good information, especially if you're in that age group where you've got kids who are between 20 and 36. Here's where you can visit to find out more about the Financial Education Center that they have online, which is awesome. It is on your screen. It's FB, wait, I'm going to look this, FBFCWI.com/Let's Learn. I love that. Thanks,
Yes,
you guys, so
anytime.
much.
Very
Thank
much.
you.
Really fun. Appreciate it.